one plugin per day challenge and or one FX per day challenge here, and we're starting with the reverb, and we're looking at the all reverb today. Yes, this is the all reverb. How many reverbs do we have? We have about all the ambience, rich plate room reverb, chamber reverb, plate reverb, vintage room, gated reverb, reverse reverb. Yeah. So today we'll be starting with the old reverb and checking all that it is with the all reverb. So I have a vocal here I'm going to be working with. Let me see if I can work with that. I have a vocal here I'm working with, or we'll also be trying it on this mic also. Well, I think I should just try it on this mic so that it can be real time and we can get to learn and know what it is here. All right. So I'm going to throw the mic into the reverb now. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So these are the reverb sounds like. If you just select it or reverb this it. So it's in 1. I want to be sure that there's nothing. Okay. Yeah. So this is what the reverb sounds like naturally. Natural preset of the reverb. You can. Yeah, it sounds. Yeah. Now, what I'm looking at for the all reverb, we have the pre-delay. Now, the pre-delay there is basically the sound.
Yeah, guys, sorry, I somehow lost the audio here. But what I'm just trying to explain is that the pre delay is basically the sound that comes before the reverb. Like the natural sound when you speak, when you put the reverb on a channel, the natural sound of that instrument or what you put the channel on, the amount of time that would sound or that will come before the reverb now envelopes it, before the reverb now comes after. Yeah. So that's just basically what the pre-delay is all about.
By the time I speak into the reverb, I don't know. I feel like you can still hear my natural voice, right? So that time between this my natural voice and the delay coming in that you can hear is 200 milliseconds now. So let me take it. Let me take the pre-delay out a bit so you understand what I'm saying. Until now, you can see that my voice is like directly on the reverb. The reverb is coming in immediately. I'm speaking. Immediately, I'm speaking. So by the time we increase it a bit, let's put it at. All right. So I don't know if you can feel my natural voice. I'm trying to exaggerate this thing so that we have a very clear, like illustration understanding of this thing. Yeah. So let me put it like 100. All right. So can you hear my natural voice before the delay comes in? Do you get? So that's basically what the pre-delay. I mean, that's what it does. Yeah. So, so the next thing there we're looking at is the decay. Now, decay is basically like this. Let me put it this way. Decay is basically like you see the reverb you can hear. And so the next thing we have is the word decay. Yeah, let's look at what the decay does practically. All right, all right, all right. Can you see? So the decay is basically like how long you now want that delay to last. I mean the reverb to last rather. So the pre-delay, the pre-delay was how long you want the vocal or the source in which you are putting the reverb on, how much you want the natural sound to stay before the reverb comes in or before the reverb covers it. So I want you to see this way. I want to see I want you to see reverb like a wrapper, like a cover clothes. You get this is let's assume this is what you want to put the reverb over. So how long do you want people to see this before you cover it with the wrapper? Do you get the logic? So that's pre-delay. Now the decay is for how long you want that wrapper to be on it before you take it out again. Do you get? So I don't know if it makes sense to you. Like, so decay is basically you can still hear the delay somehow with this bike, but you get it's not as evident as can you see now? Want to test it mic. But exaggerate this to the highest. One, can you see? All right. right. All right. All right. All right. So that's what the decay does basically. The decay is just to like, oh, how much of the reverb you want, how much of the after the original source, that's the pre-delay. Now, how much of that reverb do you? So can you see? Until. So that's basically what the decay is about, yeah. Now the size, as you can see. Now the size, as you can see, yeah, it's very straightforward. The size of the delay is very straightforward. It's how the size you want it to be. So let's exaggerate this to have an idea. All right. So let me exaggerate this. All right. So the size is the space. Can you see the space? Let me reduce the size. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you see how this is sounding more like the space is more? Then see the size here. Then compare to this one. You can see that it's a bit more. The space is a bit more shrink than get. This one is a bit more tiny and like the space is. But look at the space this side. Because this one is more drowning. This one is more like, oh wow, oh yeah. So the lower the number, the bigger the size, like the wow. Yeah, so the lower the number, like the bigger the size, you can feel that effect. Wow. So that's all about the size, yeah. Now the next thing we're looking at is the damping. All right, so what does the damping do actually? Now you can see the damping is more of measured in kilohertz, it's measured in frequencies. So what damping actually does is just to help you to figure out, okay, frequency or the range in where you want the reverb to be more expressive. Let me just put it that way for you. You get like in which frequency, which range you want the reverb to be, like the wetness to be more evident. I'll explain to you now. It's as simple as to see. Now look at the damping. Is on the list now. 1 kilohertz, right? It's on the list now, right? By the time I increase it, just take a look at this. I'm going to so can you see that? So compare the yeah. I don't know if you are seeing that. So okay. So I'm trying to make all this thing. I'm trying to explain it in the most simplest way, which I understand that is helping me out to know how to tweak and go around this effects here or these effects here. So now you want to be mindful of where you put this frequency. So if you put it somewhere here like this, you just realize that your mic is having so much. Do you understand? Or your reverb is having so much. You can put. So if you need a cool reverb, if you need a reverb that's the kind of reverb that has that I shimmer, can you hear that shimmer? You get. Then if you need something that is a bit more cool, shimmer. Can you see? So that's basically what the damping does. All right. So going to the low cuts. Just as it's written there, it's as simple as that. I mean, you want to EQ or shaping the reverb. You get. This low cut button helps you out to shaping the reverb. You get. Just EQ the reverb. I'm going to give an example, so you get. So right now, you can hear the reverb is out there. Let me increase the low cuts. Let me take the low cuts. Just like a filter. You get an high pass and a low cut filter. Do you understand? So that's all. That's basically what both of them are. They are a low cut filter and a high cut filter. You get. So it helps to cut the low, and cut the high. So all you need to do is just put it at frequency where you want to have them cut out. That's all. Yeah. So for instance, now let's look at this low. Now let me do it first. Okay, can you feel the low? Can you feel me? So the reverb has a bit of low. So if you understand all these things with the damping, with the size, with the decay, pre-delay, you can have a perfect, like a sweet reverb, a sweet sound. You get so the low chord, low chord, low chord, low, 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 low chord, low chord. Can you see how that low is gone out of the reverb? Can you see? Until can you see how this reverb is sounding and like it's sounding light now? You get so you want to have the reverb okay low. Can you see the low is back? So this will help you to know, okay, you can put a little low cut on, the vocal mic, some things you're putting reverb on, so that those rumbles at the low end will not be too much in your reverb. To get just helps to clean out reverb. So the same thing with the high cut too. Now let's look at Can you see the high cuts? Can you see the I there? Now let me remove it. Do you see that? So that's basically what it does. Okay. So okay. Next very important we're going to look at here is what? The spread. So what the spread does is almost similar to what the size does, but the spread is basically just to help you, just like it's written there, spread is basically to help you just spread more, give that space more. Do you get? So let's look at how it works. I'm going to exaggerate it first. I don't know if you can feel that width. I don't know if you can feel that. You get now let me drop it finally. Can you see this as a way of bringing it? You get just as a way of do you understand? I can feel the reverb around me, like I can. Just that. Compared to this, this one I can feel it close to me. This spread makes it like I can feel it far, I can feel it around me, but reducing it like this now is making it a bit closer to me. Just that. And that's basically just that about the spread. And of course, yes, we have the shape and the modulation speed. Modulation speed is just basically like the reverb itself. There's like a that reverb vibe, like the speed in which you want it to go. Do you get? And like the speed you want it to go. Do you understand? The reverb itself. You get? Reverb is actually a form of delay. Do you get? Actually a form of delay. So. So that's it about the Hall Reverb. So let me mute it. Alright, so that's all about the reverb, and thank you guys for joining in. So that's all about the Hall Reverb. We'll be going into the ambience, rich bit reverb, one day at a time. Thank you guys for joining. See you in the next video. God bless you.